Ready. Hot.
Another historic blowout for the Sooners in the Cotton Bowl. I'm Barry Tramel along with OU writer Jason Kersey. We're here in Dallas where on Saturday Oklahoma routed Texas 63-21, the fourth time in the last 13 Red River rivalry games the Sooners have beaten Texas by at least 38 points. And Jason, this game was a thorough bashing from the start.
Yeah, from the get-go, OU comes down, they score on their first drive, and then the defense gets all kinds of 3-and-outs. Texas didn't have a first down until the second quarter, and David Ash, who looked so good, and everybody had been so impressed with him through Texas' first few games, looked completely inept today. And OU's defense just continuing to show that they're at least one of the very best, if not the best, in the Big 12.
Well, just a dominating performance. Only 4 first downs for Texas in the first 3 quarters. Texas gets 2 late touchdowns with backup quarterback Case McCoy, but this was just a dominating performance by the defense, and it was really a battle of physicality. The Sooners hit hard, hit strong, dominated the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, and then on their second touchdown, they're down on the 5-yard line, and Damian Williams is able to break one off for a 95-yard touchdown that was really opened up by some great outside blocking, and then one monster block out on the outside by Kenny Stills that everybody was talking about. So you're right, it was just a tough physical performance by this team, and again, this team looks nothing like the team we saw in El Paso just a month and a half ago.
And in this ancient series, today on Saturday, we saw the Sooners have the longest pass play and the longest running play ever against Texas in this series. And what it is the Sooners played very solid ball control, moved the ball well, but also had the home runs and then get to defense. It's 3-and-out. It was just a dominating performance. Bob Stoops very pleased with the kicking game. He was hard-pressed to find anything that displeased him.
Well, there was one problem in the kicking game, the first extra point, that the bobbled snap that gets run back for 2 points. But, other than that, it was really after that there was nothing else you could say really negative about this performance from OU.
Well, what it does, it sets up the Sooners nicely for the stretch run. The first BCS standings come out on Sunday. Sooners figure to be in the top 10. We'll need some help to get back in the national title picture, but obviously are in great shape for the Big 12 race. So this Oklahoma team, to me, is really rounding into form.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I mean, from where we were just a month ago with this team to where we are today it looks like a completely different team. And you're right, with the way college football is and the way upsets happen and with their schedule, they still have Notre Dame, which is a top 10 team. They still have TCU. They still have Baylor, West Virginia, Oklahoma State, all these teams that are tough teams on their schedule going forward. So they could easily, with their tough schedule, play their way back in, but they're going to need a little help. But they really, in many ways, control their own destiny.
Well, it was a thorough thrashing here at the Cotton Bowl. Stay tuned for further OU football coverage here on News OK and every day in the Oklahoman.